Okay, so I watched a video that showed a very simple thing that is basically getting the alternate pattern on the low strings. So if you're playing an E chord, it's getting the and it can be really difficult at first. I have to be honest. Over the last 5 years, I tried to learn to use one of these maybe 4 different times, and sometimes I would give up. I would say it's too difficult. But then I kept going back to it, and eventually I started to make a little bit of progress. And when you try with the thumb pick first, it can feel very strange because your thumb is further away from the strings, and you can think, oh, this is very unnatural. You know? But I would say that you have to stay with it, even just practice a few minutes a day or something like that. But it does feel strange at first, but it will get easier. And getting a pattern like that, or even a simple pattern, just 2 strings at first. And the more you get used to it, also muting the low strings gives you more. And I'm still learning to do certain things with it, but the more you do it, you can, I found that you start to connect the gaps or the bits that feel a little bit shaky, you know, and you can start to add more melody into it. Sorry, I screwed that up slightly. So the more you practice with it, the better it can get. And also, you can find ways to use a thumb pick to make it sound a bit more like a flat pick. Sometimes I hold it a bit more like that. So you can still sometimes switch from things that sound more like a flat pick. It just takes a little bit of practice and takes a little bit of time. And I know, so I did see that some of the Chet Atkins technique is you play and then you hit the 2 strings, the 2 middle strings together. And when you start to add notes on the 2 high strings, it gives the illusion of 2 guitars when you're doing it. But you know, this is, I'd say, and start off really slowly as well. When you're trying to add melody on the high strings, slow. I try and slow everything right down. You can slow it right down. And it helps you work out what notes need to be happening on the high strings when you're playing something on the low strings. I'd say just slow things right down and give yourself time. It does take a little bit of time, like learning any new style. And I still have a lot to learn with it, you know.